Hello everyone and welcome. Today we will explore the food that tops the list of inflammatory substances on our planet. Confusion reigns in this area when it comes to identifying the causes of inflammation. Vegans claim that red meat and animal products are to blame, while carnivores argue that it's fiber that triggers the inflammatory process. Confusion reigns in this area when it comes to identifying the causes of inflammation. Vegans claim that red meat and animal products are to blame, while carnivores argue that it's fiber that triggers the inflammatory process. The dichotomy between eliminating fiber and plant products to reduce inflammation has generated confusion among the public. The dichotomy between eliminating fiber and plant products to reduce inflammation has generated confusion among the public. While some approaches advocate for the removal of these elements from the diet, arguing that it results in inflammation reduction, it is important to consider that there are various plants and herbs known for their natural anti-inflammatory properties. While some approaches advocate for the removal of these elements from the diet, arguing that it results in inflammation reduction, it is important to consider that there are various plants and herbs known for their natural anti-inflammatory properties. Some of these plants include turmeric, known for its active component curcumin, which has demonstrated anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Some of these plants include turmeric, known for its active component curcumin, which has demonstrated anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Milk thistle is another herb studied for its potential anti-inflammatory effects, especially concerning liver health. Nettle root is recognized for its anti-inflammatory properties and can be used for various medicinal purposes. However, it is essential to note that while these plants contain beneficial properties, they may also contain anti-nutrients. Anti-nutrients are compounds that can interfere with nutrient absorption in the body. In this context, it is important to balance the consumption of these plants, considering both the benefits and potential adverse effects. Some people may tolerate these compounds well, while others may experience digestive discomfort or other side effects. The approach of balancing the inclusion of anti-inflammatory plants in the diet with an individual assessment of tolerance to anti-nutrients may be a more holistic strategy. Some argue that plants were not meant for human consumption because they do not want to be ingested. However, this logic can also be applied to animals since they also prefer survival over being consumed. Some argue that plants were not meant for human consumption because they do not want to be ingested. However, this logic can also be applied to animals since they also prefer survival over being consumed. The major controversy revolves around fiber. Is it beneficial or harmful? Should we consume it in larger quantities? Personally, I noticed a significant reduction in inflammation by eliminating fiber from grains and increasing protein intake, especially at breakfast. However, I continue to consume a variety of plants without causing intestinal inflammation. This raises the question, why do some people thrive on a meat-rich diet while others benefit more from a plant-based diet? I will address this specific question in the context of inflammation. Autoimmune diseases often originate in the gut, the organ that plays a crucial role in this process. Additionally, many people are allergic to milk, nuts, eggs, and gluten. There are two interesting pieces of information to mention immediately. Fiber, in its essence, is not digestible by humans, and the excess protein in grains is the only protein we cannot break down. Now, regarding fiber, a dilemma arises. Some thrive on fiber while others do not. The breakdown of fiber is carried out by microbes, and research reveals that non-fermented fiber is inflammatory. When researching fiber and intestinal health and inflammation caused by intestinal fibers on Google, we find results indicating that fiber is anti-inflammatory. However, when a carnivore eliminates fiber from their diet, a significant improvement in autoimmune diseases and allergies is observed. What happens is that non-fermented fiber seems to be the cause of inflammation, and this may be related to changes in the intestinal microbiome. If we delve into the concept of non-fermented fiber, we discover that it can be inflammatory. This suggests that there may be a lack of suitable microbes to handle this particular fiber. Based on my practical experience working with individuals, I have observed that there are times when introducing or removing fiber from the diet results in inflammation, emphasizing the importance of examining the dietary history of each person. There is an evident connection between the excessive use of antibiotics, intestinal inflammation, autoimmune diseases, and allergies. Antibiotics destroy microbes, compromising gut health. Additionally, infant feeding plays a crucial role since breast milk, rich in probiotics, is crucial for strengthening the immune system. Many inflammatory problems begin in childhood, especially considering the consumption of ultra-processed foods, also known as junk food. These products, high in salt, low in fiber, loaded with sugar, and various types of flour and oils, are a harmful combination. Interestingly, even though labeled as processed food, they barely resemble genuine food. Before moving forward, I would like to share a brief history of the tobacco and ultra-processed food industries. In the past, tobacco companies joined forces to manipulate information and create doubts about the harms of smoking. This strategy, similar to that adopted by ultra-processed food companies, seeks to discredit scientists, promote physical activity over diet, and deny the existence of harmful foods. The significant increase in the prevalence of obesity and health problems since the 80s has been associated with a series of complex factors, including changes in eating patterns, sedentary lifestyles, and possible influences of conflicts of interest between scientists and advisory committees linked to the food industry. An issue that has raised concerns is the presence of glyphosate in processed foods. Glyphosate is a widely used herbicide in crops such as corn, soy, cottonseed oil, canola oil, and wheat. Its classification as an antibiotic is alarming, as it suggests potential impacts on the intestinal microbiome. The intestinal microbiome plays a crucial role in maintaining digestive and immune health, influencing metabolism and hormonal balance. Studies suggest that exposure to glyphosate may contribute to the destruction of the intestinal microbiome, resulting in imbalances that may be associated with a variety of health conditions, including obesity and metabolic problems. It is important to emphasize that issues related to glyphosate and its potential impacts on health are the subject of ongoing debate and scientific research. Critical analysis of agricultural practices, regulations, and food safety policies is essential to address growing concerns related to exposure to substances like glyphosate. Furthermore, awareness of the origin of foods, choosing organic products whenever possible, and promoting more sustainable agricultural practices are measures that can contribute to reducing exposure to potentially harmful substances and promoting a healthier approach to food production. The manipulation of information and conflicts of interest in the ultra-processed food industries is evident, as is the high level of glyphosate present in these products. This compound is recognized as an antibiotic, inhibiting lactobacilli and bifidobacteria, essential for intestinal balance. Constant exposure to glyphosate, often without the consumer's knowledge, may be contributing to significant damage to the intestinal microbiome. In light of this scenario, it is crucial to recognize that the most inflammatory food on the planet is the category of ultra-processed foods. This classification includes a harmful combination of flour, sugar, seed oils, and glyphosate. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and until the next video.